Well, hi everybody, it's Eric here, your friendly loan officer, and I wanted to spend just a little extra time on the 2-1 buy down based on an exact scenario. I know the video with Barry Habib did one, but I'm going to use Mortgage Coach since most of you are more familiar with that software than what he uses on the video. And I'm going to show you some angles of the 2-1 that sometimes may be overlooked by buyers or yourself, and this is going to help strengthen the sale. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so let's go through some basic fundamentals of how the 2-1 buy down works. So in this example that you'll see below, it's based on a $750,000 purchase with 20% down, 760 credit rating, and we want to show the value of the 2-1 program when making offers at the list price or slightly higher as opposed to dropping the sales price. Okay. The numbers below will show the program has a savings of about $13,822.32. How did we get that number though? Let me explain this to you. So today's rate is 6.75. In the very first year of the 2-1 buy down, it's 4.75. So the monthly payment is $761 lower than it would be at the 6.75. Now, if they don't refinance in the very first year, the second year is a savings of $390 a month. So I have to take the total year savings in the first year and the second year and add them together. When you do that, you come to $13,822. Now, this money is put into an escrow account for the buyer, and only pieces of it are taken away whenever the buyer's using those savings, right? So let's say the buyer wants to refinance into a forever rate after 6 months when rates are 5% or better. Well, after the first 6 months, the escrow account should have about $9,252, let's say. That remaining $9,252 is applied to the refinance, so it pays for those fees, right? This way the buyer, even though they just bought a home 6 months ago, they don't have to pay those title, escrow, and all those other fees again, right? Because remember, when you do the 2-1, the only thing the seller's paying for is the first 2 years savings. Title and escrow and everything is the buyer's cost. Well, when they go back to refinance shortly after, which is what the industry expects, they're going to have credit. That credit will be applied so that they either don't have the fees at closing, or if they have extra cash after fees are paid, we can go ahead and buy the loan down, or we can just put it all into the loan, right? So that's the benefit. No other program are we able to hold on to seller credits for this long, okay? Now, again, if you do the refinance, they may have a true no-fee refinance when utilizing the 2-1 buy down because they have, again, the seller's credits are carried over. So let's not forget, the buyer can enjoy lower payments in the very first year. If the buyer doesn't refinance, it goes up 1 point, so it's from 4.7 to 5.7 in this case. In the third year, if they still haven't refied, it's matured to 6.7. We anticipate rates to drop by April 2023 or sooner possibly. Rates may be at their lowest by August of 2023. All the buyer needs to do is make 6 mortgage payments and then they can refi. Here's a little snippet of it, but in the attachments, I gave you a 2-1 buy down example, and it's going to be just like this from the Mortgage Coach. So you'll be able to see the breakdown. The total monthly savings are here. And let's say instead of doing the 2-1, you're like, well, let's just get the seller credits to buy the price down. So instead of getting 13 grand for this program, you go ahead and knock it down, let's say 15,000, just to get a little bit more of a round number. Well, that's only a $95 savings, and they're going to have to make that larger payment until rates go down, right? And because it's also sold lower, maybe prices are going to be a lot lower if everyone does that. We want them to have the equity that they need in order to make that loan work and the refi work. So I hope that was easy to explain, and I wanted to make this as short as possible, just over 4 minutes. Please let me know if you need anything. I'm wishing you all happy Thanksgiving week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.